Namaste, everyone. I'm going to give you a candle meditation for retrieving your personal power, building up your personal power, taking back your power, and shedding self-destructive programs that you may be taking on behalf of society. So you will be seated Indian style, relaxed. Just soften the belly, open the heart, roll the shoulders back and down, tuck in the chin slightly, and just breathe very deeply in and out through the nose. And you will need a candle. I have a white candle, pretty large candle, right? But I'm placing it right in front of me. And I'm going to close my eyes and I'm just going to allow myself to receive the flame, right? As though I'm being blessed by it, right? As though it's moving towards me, right? It's coming on top of me, right? It's purifying me. And when you close your eyes, I like to imagine initially that I'm surrounded in this royal blue flame, right? This royal blue flame, and I like to imagine this white candle is connecting to the white candle, the yellow, right? The yellow, the orange yellow color, that has to do with that solar plexus, that has directly to do with our personal power. And then the white, right? We can see the white flame or the white candle represents the innocence, which represents the forgiveness, right? Towards society for anything like resentment, cruelty, hate crime. The white flame is like this forgiveness, right? Forgiveness. And then the royal blue flame, right? We're imagining that's in our entire aura. It's very powerful all around us. That is very much about the soul, right? The soul of you, and getting in touch with your soul and embodying the soul. So when you use your imagination and imagine the royal blue flame all around you, you're connecting with the soul, your soul, the soul of the earth, your human soul, right? And the wisdom, right? There's a lot of wisdom in that. So outer, see a royal blue within your aura, your spherical aura, which is 10 feet in all directions, right? When it's most expanded, right? And then the inner, see an inner sphere, right, that goes about 4 feet, and see it as the white flame, right? The white flame of the heart. And then see in the center point, dropped right into the sort of center line, right? The sort of center channel. You see the sort of yellow or the yellow-orange flame, which is your personal power, right? So when you think that Sushumna channel, that central channel, right, we're seeing that your spine, right? When you say, I have spine, right? You're saying, I have courage, or I have spine, right? You're saying that I have the strength, right? Spine gives us strength. Spine gives us strength, right? So use your imagination to connect, again, the outer blue, royal blue flame, which is the soul, the wisdom of the elders and the ancestors of this planet and of your origin, right? Your soul star. And then going in, 4 feet in, right? So 10 feet out, going 4 feet in. The white flame, which has to do with, you can see Mother Mary, which is forgiveness, right? The forgiveness. And then the central channel, the Sushumna channel, going up and down the spine from what is above, right? What is below, what is moving, up and down. So see that as the yellow flame, which is the personal power, okay? And you just connecting through your visualization, you'll be able to retrieve your personal power, but also to build it up, and also to take back your power, to connect in any way through this meditation that you have given your power away to a figure, program, could be a person, place, or thing, a program in which has you in a state of self-destruction, right? That could be cruelty, resentment that's you have towards someone or someone has towards you, that is affecting you in a way where you're starting to feel less optimistic, enthusiastic, and you're starting to feel less empowered. So in anything that person said, is done, or is continue to do, we're going to really work with the central channel, focusing on that sort of yellow orange color moving up and down the spine, up and down the Sushumna channel, and imagine like a great pipeline. And see if you have any plaque in that pipeline, and use that flame to kind of burn through the pipeline to clean it out, so then you can flush in the pure water through the pipeline, right? Because most of us don't drink faucet water, because pipelines are full of what we would call plaque, right? All kinds of bacterias and all kinds of things that chemicals we don't need to be putting into our body, right? So you're going to kind of clean it out. And when you imagine, if you have any sort of, when you think of blockages through the pipeline, you're just going to use the breath and kind of create this force pushing through, right? Letting it, and it's going up and down, right? Not just up, not just down. It's kind of moving like an ocean, right? Ocean extends onto the shore, and then it is pulled back into the deep, right? So that kind of motion, like a wave within your own central channel, okay? And again, you're going to focus on, in any way that you're starting to feel hopeless, or you're starting to feel like you're starting to feel even trapped, or you're feeling that someone has something on you, someone has a hold on you, someone's trying to control you, or somebody is trying to manipulate you, or you could be doing that to someone to try to get something that you think you need from them in order to feel powerful, right? So you're just going to go in, and you're going to fill that pipeline with this sort of yellow light, this yellow fire, so that you can really flush out these programs that you may have latched onto you from society, that has us in this powerless state where we feel like we need to manipulate, we need to be destructive, we need to be destructive, we need to we need to be deceptive, and try to latch on to people and try to take from people, or we let people manipulate us, and we let people try to control us, right, and try to take power from us. So it could be anybody, right? It could be a mother, it could be a friend, as something that you experienced where you really felt like it weakened you, like your self-esteem went wah wah, your self-worth wah wah, and you're just going to kind of fill that back up with your imagination, fill it back up, right, and replenish your self-worth, your self-esteem, you replenish your personal power, right, and really saying no to these programs, these latch onto us about these never-ending cycles of these constant attacking relationships, or these constant fighting, or trying to get one over each other, manipulate, or hurting each other, right, being jealous, or not being very competitive with other people, or them with us, and playing that out, right, being very superficial with others, and to try to feel good about ourselves, right, while not really feeling very nourished, right. So just clear it. And if you feel emotional bankruptcy, mental bankruptcy in any way, because you went through really difficult relationship or difficult childhood that really took a lot of your power to get through that, right? Let's say you just broke through a major, you had a major breakthrough, right? It could be in a relationship, it could be with your childhood, it could be with society, a career, a location. You had a major breakthrough, but it took you a lot of power to do it. And sometimes in lifetimes we break through the karma, but since the karma is so thick, we actually, in many times we break through karma, but it takes a lot of power, personal power, to do that. So we have to replenish, And this is a practice where we can replenish, because clearing out the karma of this planet and of our own incarnations and just the karma we may have created, it does require this fire. So the fire is of the karma, right? The fire works with clearing the karma, and the fire also works with the cleansing of the pipeline, right? The central pipeline, which helps you to receive more inspiration, creativity, right? Because you're filtering in pure water through a clean pipe, rather than filtering in pure water through a dirty pipe. And what you're going to get, dirty water, right? So, we'll do that through this meditation. So you're just going to really feel like you're connecting to your central pipeline, what is above you, what is below you, what is right here in the center of you, your heart. Your heart is connected to the pipeline. So if there's any sort of plaque, anything that's backed up within the pipeline, your heart will experience that, will feel the sensation of that. So we want to clean the whole thing out, just imagining the yellow light flame going through the entire pipeline to the head, to the perineum, and back up, right? And just imagining it will come to you in the way that personal power has been challenged, where people manipulate, try to get one over on you, or you've done that to other people, and just any old karma where in a state of self-destruction or in a destructive environment, could be childhood, destructive people that you've had to face, right? It takes a lot of power to really hold your ground, right? And the more that we do and get into this, this sort of the faster the aura spins, the more the thicker the aura gets, and also the stronger the life force is, which the life force is basically our ability to metabolize these denser energies very quickly. So our metabolism becomes like a teenage boy, right? Where we can digest these programs very quickly, right? Like literally boys, like young boys, they just be eating all kinds of stuff and it just burns right through them. It burns. So we have an ability to just burn things off very quickly, rather than, when we get older, right? The digestive system, or the metabolic health of like a man, right? A 50-year-old man it's slower, right? So he can't burn it off as quickly, right? So we're going to think of, though, we're really speeding up the aura, really speeding up the metabolic system in the way that we're really tapping into our inner fire, so that we can be able to process things very quickly and digest them so that they don't linger. And what lingers, it accumulates. So when we have, sort of fat cells in us, then other fat cells accumulate to the fat cells, and they'll kind of clump together, and then it gets even harder to kind of strip apart and then kind of flush out, right? It'll take a great force to flush it out, right? So any sort of cleanse, like liver cleanse, adrenal cleanse, even just a cleanse for the whole endocrine system, really the whole glandular system, it's a force. You're putting a life force in you, right? It could be a sound that has a force that literally just kind of knocks it off of you, literally knocks it off, whatever that is, breaks it apart, and then flushes it out. So that's what we're going to imagine in our mind's eye. I'm going to play a song that can really get us to that state I want us to get into, but I'm going to play the bell first, right? So go ahead and drop in. If you've already dropped in, following my voice like a guide. And when I play the bell, you're going to really drop in, and you're going to see yourself royal, and you're going to begin to connect to the outer aura, the royal gas stove blue, and the inner aura, the white flame, and then the central channel, the innermost core, right, which is the yellow flame going up and down, right, the central pipeline. And just imagine that you're cleaning it out, and you can feel that you're claiming your power, and you're also cutting cords. You can use that fire also to burn through ties that people may be trying to have to you, or people you may have to other people. These attachments are very self-destructive, and in ways that it's very unhealthy for you, or these behaviors they have is very unhealthy towards you, or the behaviors you have towards them very unhealthy, right? So, clearing that out so that our space can be our space, right? So that our personal power can be used for our creativity instead of the kind of, jealousy and manipulation and low self-esteem of the environment in society. Okay, so we clear out our space. We clear the space. We drop into our body. We vibrate at the soul level. We receive now our personal power. We deconstruct programs of self-destruction. We burn karma of self-destruction. We awaken our creativity. The space is clear. The space is clear. The space is clear. I affirm clear. I affirm clear. My personal powers here within me affirm clear. I recognize person, place, or thing that invites self-destruction into me. I invite self-destruction, I recognize self-destruction that is within me and clear it. I recognize self-destruction in the environment, society. I clear it. I expand my aura with the breath. I strengthen my life force with my own voice. I listen, serve my soul. I drop into my intuition. I sensitize my intuition. I connect with the down-to-earth, earthy self, the inner child. I am that I am. I am that I am. I no longer fear to be who I am. I shed the weight of society and the environment. I receive the lightness of my creativity, enthusiasm, joy. I am strong enough to reach my evolution. Inhale. Exhale. Now listening to the song. Just close your eyes. And when you hear the bell, know that you're being cleared of any and all attachments of hurt, pain, sabotage, destruction. And just let it shake off. Even if you need to, just shake it off. the resistance to letting it go. Just kind of do what you need to do to kind of shake it off. If you feel the tears coming in but you want to shove it in, do something to let the tears come out. If you're feeling this sort of knot in you wanting to come out and you need to move your body to loosen it up, do that. So begin to just breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Powerful breath. You're clearing it out, cleansing the system. Inhale through the nose. Hold the breath. Sip more air through the nose. Press the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Exhale. Inhale hold the breath, sip of more air, as much air through the nose as possible. Press the tongue on the roof of the mouth, sip of more air through the nose. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Sip of more air, press the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Exhale. And then just begin to chant as you really drop into the fire of your personal power. Retrieve it, take back your power. And just hold your hands here. Sort of tight hands. It's tight, but not real tight. Right? Relaxed, but still in a position of might. And begin to chant. Ha. So ha has like that sort of basement kind of baseline frequency. Hey gets into the heart. Ha is like in the deeper gut. Hey in the heart, so really vibrating. Ha. And then change the sound, focusing on the crown, taking you out the power, the intuitive power we may have given away to other people of excessive doubt, fear, giving away our personal power when it comes to our intuition, our psychic gifts, reclaiming, retrieving our gifts, our psychic gifts. Like Cindy Lou Who. Lou Ha. Lou Ha. You can go lower. Lou Ha. Lou Ha. to just bring your hands to your face and kind of touch your face like a great, almost like you're painting your face. So go across the eyebrows, go underneath the eyes, go towards the chin, towards the jaw, upper jaw. Clearing out these spaces on the face. Across the eyebrow, so you're more coming from the tear duct up into the eyebrow and then out towards the hairline. Underneath, above the cheekbone, underneath the eyes, towards the hairline, and then the chin down, up the jawline. Hum me hum, 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 hum me hum. You're gonna go up from the chin, up the jaw. Hum me hum, 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 hum me hum. Now just touch the face and whistle. Press the palms of the hands into the cheek up. And then inhale, swoop it through the channel, up and out. Hands moving up and out, kind of sweeping it up, out, cleaning out the pipeline. For the back of the wrists touching, and then kind of flick it open as though you're opening up the pipeline, and you literally like you're pushing up the gunk, and then you're kind of pushing it through like you're breaking through a dam with the ocean, the river force breaks through the dam. And then inhale, hold it right here, and then drop the clean water into the central channel from the crown chakra down to the perineum, down to the earth. So point it down as though you're opening up the crown, the soft spot of the baby's head, and you're going into the central channel, into the spine, all the way through every chakra, blessing the chakras with pure holy water, going all the way to the perineum, all the way down to the deep earth. And then let the water flood cycle back up and kind of spread into the other areas of the body. So you're literally pouring in pure holy water into the body. Visualize it like a flushing through everything. Flushing, 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 flushing. Exhale. Open it up, bring the hands down, and then just breathe long and deep. Hands Gyan Mudra resting on the knees, and I'll just play the bell and you'll listen and really shake out any resistance you have with the sound of the bell. If you feel agitated, triggered, or something, just kind of like jump it out, like shake it, like shock the system. Like just really create movement that sort of shocks you and helps you to clear out the resistance, which is the latch on you, right? The program is latched to you. Just kind of like shake it off, like shake it, shake it, shake it. You know, the self-destruction loves to latch onto you. It wants you to latch onto it. It wants you to be addicted. It wants you to be obsessed. It wants you to feel pathetic. It wants you to feel worthless, powerless victims, because then you'll be latched on. You won't know how to connect with your own feelings. Inhale, exhale, inhale, create a sound, shoo, 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 show, 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 show. Feel the heart. Show, clean the heart. Show, show, show. Show, 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 show. Inhale, exhale, and thank you for joining me for this by our meditation.